Hey all, this is Steve with Nonprofit Ally, and we are wrapping up our How to Build a Nonprofit Website course in one day. And this lesson is going to be on building pages and your menu. So it's a good one. It's really going to add that professional touch to your site and make it easier to navigate. So enjoy.
All right, folks, welcome back. So we are almost done with our nonprofit website. Let's just do a quick tour of this page here, give you an idea of what we're about to do next. So I'm just going to scroll on down. This should all look familiar to you. There's your what you're doing, that little donate call to action, the mission page, our board, the testimonials, and then the news and events, of course, the contact below it. Now, this is what I want to focus on here. This news and events area. If you have a latest news post that you put up, people would click on one of the, click on the icon here or the image here, and they would see that event. And that's fine. And it's one way to get to it. But what we really would like to do is have a latest news menu up here at the top. You can see that there's not too many menu items up here. In fact, we still have the sample page. So we're going to be playing with the menu today. Now you can also see there is a sidebar here. This is not going to be this lesson. This is the next lesson, and we'll be going over the sidebar, customizing it so it doesn't have so many things in here. We certainly don't need our metadata on our sidebar. Now at this point, the way to get back to the main page is to simply click the logo of your nonprofit or your organization, click on there, and you go back to the front page. So obviously this menu needs to get adjusted. So let's go ahead to the back end, and I have it here in my other tab. I'm going to go ahead and log in. All right, so this is the back end of your WordPress site. We're going to go right ahead and we're going to make a page. First thing we're going to do is make a page that will house all of our latest news. And to do that, we go over here to the left-hand side. We go to Pages, and then right here you can just add New. So this is a typical page, looks very much like the post that we were making before. And the title of this page is going to be Latest News. And for the content area down here, we are actually just going to leave this blank because this is actually a template page. It is going to house our latest news, which is basically a blog. And so over here on the right-hand side, we have the default template area, and we're going to switch this to blog template, just like that. And then we're going to hit publish. And it's as simple as that. Now, if you want to see what this looks like, all you have to do is click on the view page here. I'm going to right click and open this in a new tab. And you can see what our latest news page will look like. So there it is. There's the two posts that are on the front page. They are in a list format, and that is how they get displayed. So that's perfect. So now what we need to do is adjust the menu up here. You can see that this theme has automatically added the latest news to the menu up here. And if maybe your WordPress theme didn't automatically do that, it doesn't matter. If you don't have anything up in the menu here, we're going to learn how to add menu items and to arrange them. And also, we have to get rid of our sample page. So I'm going to go back to the back end here. I'm going to go into the all pages area, and I'm going to delete that sample page because it doesn't have any content on there. So go ahead and see the sample page. You can actually just click trash below it, and that will put it in the trash. Now keep in mind, WordPress does have a safety mechanism there. So now you have a trash area here. If you click on there, you're going to see there is the sample page. It's actually not gone yet until you delete it permanently. Now it's gone. Okay. So the sample page is gone, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go into our menus and make a menu for our home tab, for our latest news, and for our donations. So to do that, the menu area is under Appearance. You go to Appearance, Menus. Click there. So this is a pretty easy area to navigate. So what you see here in the menu structure is you see the links to the home, donations, and latest news page. So this is the way it's actually organized. So you can drop and drag these. So if you want donations to be the last link on your menu bar, you just simply click on that and drag it down, and then it is below it. If I save this, I'm going to see home, latest news, and donations. That's one thing you have to remember, is to save. Or in this case, we haven't even created the menu yet, so we have to create this menu. So we're going to go ahead and create. We'll see what this has done. Okay, great. So now if I go to my main page, which is this page here, my home page, if I refresh this page, we're going to see that that menu has now changed. Oh, you know what? One thing I forgot with that, you see that there, it's rid of the sample page, but it actually didn't change. Let me go back to the back end. We forgot to give it an assignment. This happens in life. So down here, if you're in the back end of your menus, you need where it says theme locations. This is the primary menu. So you just need to click on the primary menu and then save this document, save this menu. And once that has been saved, you can go ahead and we'll go back to our front end. We are going to refresh this page. So now the menu's up there. So you see home, latest news, and donations are now the main menu up there. All right, and let's just go, we're going to dive into this menu area a little bit more. But basically, we have done what we wanted to do. We've created a menu that now has our home and our latest news and donations. We've rearranged the order of it also. So that's worked out really well. But in that main menu area here in the back end, you can change the name of things. So if donations, we wanted that to say donate. Simply just click on the drop down here. You can see that the navigation label is here, and we could change that to donate, just like that. And then make sure you save the menu. And then once you go to your front page and you refresh this page, you'll see that it will say home, latest news, and donate, which is probably a better term. And there is the donation page. And of course, when we click on that, we are on our donation page. All right, so let's do one last thing here. Our donation page has a side column here, and I would prefer to have a very clean and empty donation page, so there are no distractions to take someone off this page. And there's a simple way to do that. Now you got to remember that donations is a page, so we're going to go to our pages area, back to pages on the left-hand side. And there's a donation page. We're going to edit this. And just like we did before, we're going to go over to the right-hand side to the template area where it says template, default template. We are going to change this to a full width page. Just click on that, update the page. And then when you go back to your donations area, once this is done updating, you go here and you can refresh the page. And the widget sidebar will be gone, and your donations page will be simply one page long, clean and simple donation page. And we click home, and we are back to the home page. All right, folks, that is it for this lesson. We have added a menu item, and we have changed the menu name, and we've arranged the menus. We adjusted the latest news, so now when we click on that, the latest news page shows up, and it is a list form of all the latest blog posts that we put on there. So just a couple lessons left, and your website will be ready. Our next lesson is going to be fixing the widgets, which is the sidebar area here. We're just going to clean this up a little bit so it's a little less distracting. There's certain information like the metadata, which we don't need to display. And so we will clean that up and make it look even better. Until then, folks, thanks, and we'll talk to you soon.